News time is what time it is, and that news is weird news. Let's get started with our first story. Joints for jabs. Washington State turns to marijuana giveaways to encourage residents to get vaccinated. So yeah, the Washington State government has allowed cannabis retailers to help with the vaccine effort in Washington State by offering a free joint to anybody who's been vaccinated. Anyone 21 years and older who has been vaccinated. Very, very nice of the cannabis dispensaries. Oh, and I guess the governor of Washington did allow label the cannabis dispensaries as essential businesses during the pandemic, which, you know what? Might be true for some people. But, you know, the cannabis dispensaries are like, well, thank you, we want to give back, right? For not shutting us down, I guess. Makes sense, though. Also, what is it? There's other things that is going on in Washington. Other, like, prizes. They're giving out $250,000. They're doing 4 lotteries of $250,000 and a drawing for $1 million among the people who have been vaccinated, among a lot of other states. It's not a new idea, but there's a lot of going on, right, everywhere. A lot of states that are trying to do this lottery system for the vaccinated peoples, right? And I think it's working. I think there was they said that there was a big increase in people that were vaccinated after these initiatives were taken off. Oh, and I guess a bunch of scholarships too. But hold on, everybody. While there's marijuana in Washington State that they're giving away, in West Virginia, here, I'll read this article. West Virginia's COVID-19 vaccine initiatives include guns, trucks, and cash. Well, way to know your state, I guess, guys. Both Washington and West Virginia. They're doing in West Virginia, they're doing weekly lottery drawings among the vaccinated, offering cash, trucks, guns, and scholarships. Other prizes, the prizes include 2 custom outfitted trucks, 25 weekend getaways to local state parks, 5 lifetime hunting and fishing licenses, 5 custom hunting rifles, and 5 custom hunting shotguns, 2 full 4-year scholarships to any institution in West Virginia. It will also be awarded to vaccinated 12 to 25-year-olds. Wow. Yeah, just way to know your state, guys. That's all I'm going to say. And hopefully it works out. Hopefully, I think West Virginia is actually pretty bad in terms of vaccination numbers. I think they're the bottom, or I think they're the 45th state in terms of vaccination, which is strange because I thought they were number 1 at one point, but it doesn't matter. Oh, on to our next article. Among Us shaped McNugget sells for nearly $100,000. And here's that chicken McNugget. I mean, I guess I kind of see it. $100,000 though. It was some lucky fool found this in their BTS McDonald's chicken McNugget meal, right? And they're like, hey, it kind of looks like that the character, right? The characters from Among Us. I'm gonna put it on eBay for 99 cents. Well, after 184 bids, the Among Us shaped chicken nugget from the BTS McDonald's chicken nugget meal is now selling for $99,997. That's what the bid is at, I believe, right now. Well, maybe not. This was a while ago. This is not yet impressive. It'll be impressive. Well, not impressive, but this will be shocking if this person who put this bid in for almost $100,000 actually pays $100,000 for this chicken McNugget. You know, you could make chicken McNuggets And you could probably make them in whatever shape you want. Like, you could probably make a chicken nugget that looks like this for like $20 worth of ingredients. I don't know. Like, at your home, right? Or am I crazy? Am I the crazy one? There's no way someone's paying $100,000. Surely someone's just like trolling, right? Oh, apparently though, the chicken McNugget does come with a packet of McDonald's Szechuan sauce. So I guess that does drive up the value. And it will be delivered in edible condition. Ridiculous, ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I've had a chicken McNugget that's looked like that sometime in my life before. And that's what pains me about this article most of all. But they're probably not actually going to pay no one's going to pay $100,000 for this chicken McNugget. Surely, actually, I hope no one pays $100,000 for this chicken McNugget, because that's stupid. Let's move on to our next article, because I'm getting fired up. Baby named Karen takes nosedive in 2020, lowest ranking since 1920s. Wow. Lowest in 100 years. Pretty remarkable. You know the Karen thing, how people just call entitled women who throw, you know, the public tantrums. They call them Karens. They're throwing that word around now, that name. Apparently, it was like in the top 10 baby names in like the 1960s. Yeah, in between the years 1951 and 1968, the name Karen placed in the top 10 rankings for girls' names, which, like, wow. But now, it's dropped. How much has it dropped? It's dropped 171 spots in 1 year. From 2019 to 2020, the name Karen has dropped 171 spots to 831st most popular baby names. Does it show how many Karens that is? In 2020, there was 325 baby girls named Karen. Wow. Oh my God! In 1965, there was 33,000 baby girls named Karen. So that just gives you the sort of numbers. Poor nice Karen. I'm sure there are plenty of nice Karens just hanging and out and living their lives, and then this Karen trend kicks off. Wow, this is so sad. Let's move on to our next article, which sounds sad, but I'm going to tell you right away that it's not sad. It turns out not to be sad. Dog ejected from car during Sunday crash, found on sheep farm herding sheep. Oh, there was a border collie, right, who was riding in a car, presumably with other people who were driving, and the border collie was just, okay. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's why they were in a crash. Anyways, the border collie was ejected during the crash from the car, and apparently wasn't seriously harmed, but the poor dog was spooked, and ran away. Just, you know, and the owners had no idea where this poor dog, whose name was Tilly, had ended up. Well, they shared the dog's picture, Tilly. They shared her picture on Facebook, shared, I think, 3,000 times, and finally found the border collie on a sheep farm herding sheep. Oh, that's so sweet. It's in their genes, right? The border collies. That's what they do. Yeah, and apparently when they found her, she had lost some weight, but otherwise, she was healthy. She was uninjured. That's got to be scary, though, to lose your dog. First, you get in a car crash, and then you lose your dog, like, in that car crash, but they don't die. They just run away. Wow. So sad. So sad. Well, on to our next story. Well, actually not sad, because they found the dog. Sad that they got into a car accident. On to our next story. North Carolina county bans Coke machines over company's criticism of Georgia voting law. Officials in Surrey County, North Carolina have approved a message mandating the removal of all Coca-Cola machines from government facilities after the company's stated opposition to an election law passed in Georgia. Kinda seems ridiculous. Like, oh, that'll show Coca-Cola. Like, who cares? Who cares? I guess Surrey County, North Carolina cares a lot about what's going on in Georgia. So, the Surrey County Commissioner Ed Harris wrote a letter to the Coca-Cola CEO James Quincy, which said, and I quote, "Our board felt that was the best way to take a stand and express our disappointment in Coca-Cola's actions, which were not representative of most views of our citizens. Our board hopes that other organizations across the country are taking similar stances against Coca-Cola and sincerely wishes that the future marketing efforts and comments emanating from your company are more considerate of all your customers' viewpoints." He also said that Coca-Cola was proving it supports the out-of-control cancel culture and bigoted leftist mob. Oh my god. So Ed Harris is against out-of-control cancel culture in his own words, but he's banning Coca-Cola machines because they've said some political comments about Georgia. Like, doesn't that seem like a contradiction? Like, aren't you canceling Coca-Cola? Which, can you even... I don't know. I'm so confused. Can you imagine just being a nice government employee in Surrey County, North Carolina, and every day you go in on your lunch break, you get a nice Coca-Cola from the Coca-Cola machine. Well, now you can't do that anymore. Way to go, Ed Harris. All because, like, Coca-Cola made a stupid, like, political comment, and, like, Surrey County, like, was like, oh no, we can't have that. I'm upset about this. I'm moving on to our next story. Oh, this is a nice story. Heroic rat retires after sniffing out 71 deadly landmines. The rat's name is Magawa? Magawa the rat is retiring after 5 years of detecting landmines and unexploded ordnance in Cambodia. Magawa is an African giant pouched rat. Oh, and has been the most successful rodent trained and supervised by the APOPO, a Belgian nonprofit to detect landmines and alert its human handler so the explosives can be safely removed. Magawa has cleared more than 141,000 square meters of land, roughly the size of 20 soccer fields, while sniffing out 71 landmines and 38 unexploded ordnance. Wow. Oh, and Magawa has received the top civilian award for animal bravery from a British charity, which had previously only gone to dogs. But, you know, Magawa's... I don't know how long rats live, but the APOPO, that's hard to say, has said that Magawa has just reached retirement age. He's healthy, but he's slowing down, apparently. I didn't know that rats could detect landmines before I read this article. I'm glad they can, I guess. Normally I'm a bit skittish about rats, but I mean, look at this guy. He looks kind of nice. Just a nice landmine sniffing rat. A rat sniffing landmine is something else. Wow, rat hero. That's not words I ever thought I would be saying. But truly, rat hero. Good job, good work, Magawa the rat. And God bless. And God bless you, because we've reached the end of this weird news report. It's all the stories I got, so goodbye.